Good morning. Good morning, Livy Girls. That's what we call successful agents here at the Livy Girls Success Boutique. I am Jan Copeland, marketing and sales strategist here in the Livy Girls Success Boutique and Girls Guide to Outrageous Real Estate Success. Thank you for joining me today. I am recording this because I have an obligation today at the scheduled time for me to be with you, and I'm committed to you. So I said, no, I'm not going to miss and I'm not going to reschedule. I'm going to go ahead and record and then play it for you at the scheduled time. So thank you for joining me. Today's topic is how to convert buyer leads like a boss. Let me tell you something. Before I sold my top team, I and my team had an amazing system that when we got a buyer lead from Zillow or from a referral or past client, we owned it. It was amazing how we were able to convert, I would say, well over 90% of our buyers, all right? And they weren't always ready to go at that moment. Of course not. But we used my winning touch plan, which if you're following me on these weekly trainings, you got the touch plan. And if you're new, then go ahead and message me for our winning touch plan. The winning touch plan is just follow-up, right? The fortune is in the follow-up. So the winning touch plan says, if you have a past client, this is how many times you need to connect with them and touch them in a year. And buyer leads, same thing. It's often, ladies, so I don't know why it keeps getting dark and light. I'm sorry about that. Okay. I'm trying to stay as close as possible. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I should stand back. I don't know. Okay, so first of all, congratulations to the over 528 women. We had 532, I think, women who participated in the Girls Guide to Outrageous Real Estate Success and Livy Girls Success Boutique 5-day marketing makeover challenge. And the testimonials, the feedback is so amazing. I cannot be more pleased. And Judy as well. And I wanted to share some testimonials with you, but I don't have them with me right now. So I'll be sharing them on both this Livy Girl Success Boutique business page and the Girls Guide, so you can see. And I'm really sorry about this light. I don't know what to do about it. Okay, so before we go into today's mini training, I want to announce two things. Number one, do you want to have a lunch with industry influencers, names of people, ladies, that you know in the real estate industry? Do you want to? Do you want that access? Do you want to learn the latest hacks and tips and success stories that you can replicate for your business? Hearing from them, woman to woman, a woman on stage, you are there. Ladies, this is what we're creating. How about a day? Well, it's actually 2 days. How about 2 days of in-between learning, shopping, and having a cocktail reception and being able to network? Ladies, we hold 700 tickets only. 100 are already spoken for by our clients. This is going to sell out. Mark your calendars for April 9th and 10th for the She's Unstoppable Live. It's an event like none other because we are specifically gearing it to you, a woman real estate agent. Nobody else does that. We are so excited about this niche that we filled. So you'll want to mark April 9th and 10th. We wanted to launch today. Our web designers aren't ready. So we want to make it, not going to make it perfect. We're not going to have analysis paralysis, but we are going to make it great. So guarantee next week, maybe later today, if we can get them to get moving here. Okay. So anyway, I wanted to make sure you know that. All right. And by the way, our keynote, I think we're going to have a contest next week. This lady is a quintessential icon, someone whom I admire greatly from afar. And I wonder if you have any idea who I'm talking about. It's amazing. And if you get a VIP ticket, you will have access to have a conversation with this person. Crazy, crazy. I can't wait for myself to have a conversation. I mean, I have, but not face-to-face. All right, here we go. Next announcement before I have to hurry and get to the meat, right? The next announcement is that our next round of group coaching starts the week of January 7th. Yes, yes. This is a 3-month commitment. You got to stay in it for 3 months because that's how long it takes for me to get through everything that's going to allow you to build your outrageously successful business with confidence. If you're a little unsure, no more. We're going to give you the tools and the confidence to go out there in your market and make people's heads turn. What the heck did she do? I don't understand. She was always nice and good, but my gosh, she's blowing it out. She's kicking butt. That's what I want people to say to you. Ladies, that's why I sold my business. That's why Judy quit her job as a general counsel, making a lot of money and in corporate and a part-time realtor. Because we want to help you be outrageously successful. We are starting a movement. Hashtag Real Estate Women Thrive. Okay? So it's a 3-month commitment starting the week of January 7th. In this post, at some point today, will be the link for an application. Yes, there's an application process. We only have 25 slots, and the 25 slots are going to be gone. They always are. But ladies, don't fear like, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not going to fill out the application because I'm not good enough. It's not like a screening process that way. It just is a way for us to keep it all together and stay organized, right? We all need systems and processes. So it's our way to look at all the funnel of people that want to be in the group coaching. Then next week we call you. We have a 20, 25-minute conversation. And if it's right for us, boom, you're in, okay? If it's not right for us, we part as friends, and guess what? You're going to leave the call with at least 1 or 2 actionable items that you can put to use immediately for your success. Because we're here for you. You know how, like, as a real estate agent, you want to help your clients for whenever they're ready. So likewise, we're here. We're not going anywhere. This is what we're going to do for the rest of our lives. We are committed to you. So if it's right now, awesome, let's go. If now's not the right time, okay. Stick around. Let's just keep getting to know each other and learning, okay? But you're going to learn. We're going to give you conversations, aka scripts. We hate that word scripts, as you know, if you're a friend of ours. Conversations, how to be a listing queen, email templates, text templates, video templates, finding sellers, wowing them in the listing appointment. My conversion rate on a listing appointment was 97%, ladies. Marketing and managing your listing, all right? Being proactive and not allowing your seller clients to get ticked at you, right? Because sometimes you really want that listing, and then you get it and you're like, dang, how am I going to sell this thing? Believe me, we've all been there. I get real, ladies, in this coaching, all right? So complete the application, get it in. Here's the deal. If you get the application submitted by 8 p.m. Eastern tonight, Friday, I think it's the 7th of December, there's a special bonus for you. So you definitely want to do it. All right, let's go to today's topic. Becoming a conversion boss on buyer leads. All right. 3 steps. Don't you love it? 3 steps. All right, the initial talk. Here's the deal, ladies. Somebody calls you. Hi, I'd like to see 123 Main Street. And most agents say, great. When would you want to go see it? How's that working? There's a difference between being busy and productive, right? Okay. Or you might also add to that, oh, by the way, are you pre-approved? Big turnoff. That's a no-no. In my land, that's a no-no. We don't ask if they're pre-approved. And quite frankly, we don't ask if they're working with anyone. But I can't talk about that now because I don't have a lot of time. But trust me, those 2 questions turn off more buyers than anything I can think of. So you don't ask if they're pre-approved. And you don't agree to meet them at the house from that one phone call. No way. What you do is you ask questions. Great. Is your name Susie? Susie. Awesome. Listen, let me ask you a couple questions here. How long have you been looking? The reason you want to know how long they've been looking is if they say, oh, about 1.5 years. Yikes. Really? Why so long? If they say, well, I was working on my credit and now it's finally ready. Yes. But if they say, well, I just like looking at houses. No. Do you know your budget? I see this house is listed for $285,000. Do you know your budget? There's a qualifying question. If they say, no, I just really like this house, that's a red flag, right? And when do you want to move in? What would be your ideal timing to be at closing and getting your keys and moving in? There's a great qualifying question. So sorry about this lighting. So you want to get the appointment. That's the goal. You want to get face-to-face. Face-to-face is powerful. Face-to-face, they can feel you. They can engage with you. They can resonate with you and relate to you. So you want to get in person right away. So what I'd say is, awesome. What I want to do is I definitely want to show you that house. And I actually have one other that might be something you haven't seen that you'll love. So let's see. How about, what time are you finished work today? Okay. How about we meet at 6 p.m.? Does that work for you? Awesome. All right. So at 6 p.m., we'll meet in my office. We'll have a little mini session that I always have with my buyers. It's kind of a meet and greet, very brief. Then we go ahead out and see the home. And I'll text you with my address. Sound good? You don't make it a big deal, ladies. Listen, a man was killed yesterday. So if you're not confident in saying you need to meet in the office because you want to qualify them and not waste your time going out, then at least make it a safety issue, right? So if they say, gosh, no, I just wanted to see the house. I don't really want to meet you at the office. Then I'd say, really, why is that? Ask the question, ladies, and then be quiet until they answer. Why wouldn't you want to meet me at the office, George? I'm sorry. What am I missing? Well, I just want to see the house. Oh, okay. Well, let me say, George, that I would love to show you this house and I would love to be your buyer's agent, coming alongside you and representing you with exceptional care. But we have a process here. We've had other people that felt the same way you felt in terms of just wanting to see a house. But when they actually came into the office, we spent about 10 minutes going over the market, going over exactly what you're looking for. What we found is at the buyer's table, at the settlement table, they're so excited and they're happy that they took that time because after all, this is a huge investment, probably the biggest purchase you'll ever make, right? And not only that, it's actually a safety issue. So how about meeting here at 6 p.m.? And quite frankly, ladies, if they say no, I said, well, George, thank you so much for your call. I make it my business to run my business like a business. And so I am here to help those buyers on a serious mission, a sincere mission to home ownership. And so I don't think we're going to be able to work together, but I wish you a lot of luck in your home search. And ladies, how much power is that? That is power. That is power. And you are a business owner. And this is how you run your business. So the process is, step one is the initial talk. Okay. If you get a voicemail, then I would leave a voicemail, but I would text a video. Video is huge. If you text words, they might read it. But if you text a video, they're going to read it. Hey, George, Jan Copeland with ABC Realty. Thank you so much for reaching out. I understand you're thinking about buying a home, and I would sure love to help you. And I just thought, hey, I'd wave to you so that you can actually put a face with a name. So give me a shout or a text whenever you're available, and we can go out and see that house. 540-do-do-do-do-do-do. And then send that video text. You will be converting buyer leads like a boss. Boom. All right. Step 2, the process. All right. Basically, those who are serious, who you want to work with, are going to meet you at the office or a public place if your office is far from the house, whatever, okay? And you're going to have your lender either with you or available by phone. Because guess what, ladies? You're not showing that house. You're going to make the appointment, but you're not going to show it unless they're pre-approved. How's that? Because we're done being busy and not productive. We're done doing things, giving information to get nothing in return. We're done, right? Join me in that. If you agree with me, write, I'm done in the comments, or give me some love. Because when you're in the office, you're going to welcome them in and you're going to say, thank you so much, George, for meeting me. We're going to just take a few minutes because you're important to me. And I have a process that works with my buyers such that when they're at the closing table and I'm handing them their keys, they say, thank you. I felt like this was the smoothest process. My friends had so many difficulties and my process was fun. So thank you. Okay. So first thing is I have an intake form. I want to get to know exactly what you're looking for. Go ahead and tell me. I know you want to see 123 Main Street, but what about that house did you like? What are you looking for in your home? And if you need the buyer intake form, go ahead and put it in the comments and I'll get you the buyer intake form, okay? You go through that. Then you say, okay, next, now that I know what you're looking for exactly, let me ask you this. Or rather, I want to share with you the market expectations, okay? Because whether you've bought a home before and maybe it was 3, 4, 5, 10 years ago, the market's changed. So I want to tell you about this market. This market has far more buyers, especially in your price range, than there are listings. I tell you that because when we go out and see a house, if you love it, we need to act. We need to act quickly. And when you find the home that you like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run recently sold comparables so that I can, help you with figuring out what you need to offer in order to secure the home that you are so excited about when we get to that point. Okay. And so the average number of homes that a buyer sees in this market right now is, before making a decision, is 4. The average days on market that a home stays on the market before being under contract is, 30. But the ones that look great and are priced right can go in as little as 2 days and can go for over list. So this is why it's important that we talk so that you really understand where this market is right now. It's a stable market, whatever you want to say, okay? And once you go through all that, then you say, okay, when we go see homes, the owners of those homes, the sellers, have requested that only those qualified buyers they let into their home. And of course you would understand that because now you're going to buy a home. When you go to sell, do you want anybody coming in or do you want to make sure they're qualified? And let them answer, ladies. And of course they're going to say, my gosh, I want to make sure they're qualified. Absolutely. So do you have a pre-approval right now? And just look happy, like expect them to say, yes, I do. 90% of them will say, no, I don't. And the ones that say, yes, I do, could you email that to me? Because I need to have that on file before we head out. And if they say I don't have it, say, oh, what's the name of your lender? I'll be happy to call. And you're never being defensive. You're never being argumentative. Absolutely not. What you're doing is you're being a professional. And you're being friendly and smiling. And if they say no, say, you know what? No problem. I have a lender and I can get them on the phone and we can get you qualified in 5-10 minutes and we can head right on out. Okay? If they say no at that point, red flag. And if they say no at that point, you say, oh my goodness, why would that be? And if they say, oh, well, we want to find the house first. We've heard that before, ladies, right? Oh yeah, that's a good one. Or I'm afraid that it'll derogatorily affect my credit. It'll be too negative, and I love my credit score. Let me answer both of those, okay? Number one, it'll negatively affect my credit score. This is what I say. Well, I totally understand how you feel. Okay, this is what you do, the feel, felt, found. I totally get how you feel. Others have felt that same way. I'm sorry, the dog, stop. Others have felt that same way. But in reality, if you're thinking that it's like when you go to buy a car, and when you go to this car dealership and that car dealership, and next thing you know, your credit score has dropped 50 points, that's not the way it works. Yes, it'll be shown as an inquiry, but it's not as heavy a hit to your credit as opening a credit card or certainly buying a car. And also, it's good for 60 to 90 days. So within that time frame, you want to be in your house. So, you know, that'll all work out, right? If they still say no, stand up, gather your things together and say, gosh, it's been great meeting you, George. I don't think that we're going to work together well. And I wish you a lot of luck. Ladies, you only have time for serious buyers. Think about the time you've wasted taking looky-loos out. How much money have you wasted? What has that done to your mind? What has that done to your confidence? No. We're going to stop that right now. Now, the other reason that they didn't want to give your get pre-approved was what? What did I say? I want to wait until I find the house. Well, you know what, George? Other people have felt that same way. And unfortunately, what happens is in this market, remember how I explained that, especially in your market, there's way more buyers than there are homes for sale. What happens is the buyers who have their pre-approval, they're ready to submit their offer immediately. And many times the buyers that don't take that action up front and get the pre-approval, they miss out. And then you're going to be knocking yourself in the head saying, why? Why didn't I listen? Why didn't I do it? So I just don't do that for my clients. You mean too much to me. I want to make sure that I position you to win so that when you find the home that you want, you're ready to go. And I'm going to win that house for you. Okay? Ladies, are you loving this? Give me some love. Give me some applause. This is good stuff. And then the third step is before you leave with them, you know, so then let's say they go through the pre-approval. Now you're going out. Guess what you do before you go out? You have your laptop or iPad available and you say, you know what? Let's go ahead and put in the criteria that you just gave me through the intake form into the MLS and see if we can find anything else for you. Let's make this good. Guess what? Now you've made an appointment. Now they see you work for them. And then you say at the end of the time together, you know, I have loved getting to know you. However you talk, that's just the way I talk. And I want to be your agent. Can we be committed to each other? Or if they freak you out and you don't ever want to see them again, you say, hey, George, it's been nice knowing you. It's just not going to work out, but I'm going to refer you to Susie, and maybe you'll get 25% if Susie wants to work with them. I'm just saying. All right, ladies, I hope that you are taking notes. If not, come back and watch this video. And there's lots more where this came from when you sign up for the group coaching. Group coaching is neat because the synergy, the sisterhood, the encouragement, the vulnerability that women can only have with other women takes place. We have our own private Facebook group. Wait till you see that. Ladies, you want in on the group coaching. Fill out the application. Then you'll have a phone call with me and or Judy. And you will be setting yourself up for big wins in 2019. All right. I want to hear from you. I always give my phone number because I am available. 540-931-5050. Text me. Send me a video text. Boy, I'd love that. Send me a video text and just say hello. And I'll send you one back, okay? 540-931-5050. I'm on your side. Make today amazing. Until next time.